So good afternoon students. So in this video lecture we are going to discuss about the genes and the chromosomes. So they exploring the intrinsic of genes and the chromosomes, foundations of genetic science. So genetic science explores the fundamental building blocks of life. So the basic unit of heredity is nothing but it is the gene. It is the segment of structure which consists of genetic informations. So in these presentations we will delve into the intricacies of genes and the chromosomes, highlighting their roles and the significance in the heredity and the biological functions. So understanding these concepts is essential for advancements in the medicine, agriculture and the biotechnology field. So genes are segments of DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, that contain the instructions for building the proteins which perform the vital functions in the body. They are the basic units of heredity. We already discussed the passed from the parents to offspring. So influencing the traits such as eye color and the blood type. So chromosomes, it is a structure within the cells that organize and they carry the genes. So human typically it have a 46 chromosomes arranged in the 23 pairs. So 23 pairs of chromosomes commonly in the human have. Each chromosome contains the numerous genes and their structures is crucial for the proper cell division and the genetic stability. So the role of DNA in the genes and chromosome concept, the DNA deoxyribonucleic acid is the molecule that holds the genetic blueprint for the organism. Its unique double helix structure allows it to store and transmit the genetic information essential for growth, development and function of the living organisms. So the double helix structure, it consists of each segment which is nothing but it is the gene. So it is the essential for building and transmits the information, genetic informations. So gene expression mechanisms is the process by which the information from the gene is used to synthesize a functional gene product, usually a protein. So this process involves the transcription and the translation essential for cellular functions and responses to the environment. So the genetic variation is the vital for the evolution and the adoption. So mutations or changes in the DNA sequence can lead to the new traits. So while some mutations are harmful, others can provide the benefits that enhances the survival and the reproductions. So the inheritance patterns describes the how the traits are passed from the parents to the offspring. The main types includes the autosomal dominant, then autosomal recessive and X-linked inheritance. So understanding that these patterns like autosomal dominant, autosomal recessive and the X-linked inheritance is the vital for the predicting the genetic disorders, diseases. So this is the examples of the chromosomal disorder. So the chromosomal disorders are due to the abnormalities in the chromosome numbers and the structure of the chromosome. The conditions like Down syndrome and the Turner syndrome arise from the such anomalies that highlighting the importance of the chromosome integrity in the health and development. So the advancement in the genetic research includes the CRISPR-Cas9 gene editing technology, which allows the precise modification to the deoxyribonucleic acids. These innovations hold the promise for treating the genetic disorders and enhancing the agricultural productivity. Then as the genetic science advances, the ethical consideration become increasingly important. The issues surrounding the gene editing, cloning and the genetic privacy pose challenges that require the careful deliberation to balance the scientific program with moral responsibility. So the future directions of genes and chromosome research is promising with the harmonic research aimed at understanding the complex genetics interactions and their implication for personalized medicine. This approach tailors treatments based on the individual genetic profiles and enhancing the effectiveness. So in some of the key points regarding the genes and chromosomes. The chromosome consists of, we already discussed, consists of, it is the tightly coiled DNA wrapped around the histone proteins. So each chromosome contains the many genes. So for example, the autosomes, it is the 22 pair of non-sex chromosomes. Then sex chromosome, it is the one pair of sex chromosome, that is XX in the female and the XY in the males. So in the conclusion of this lecture, exploring the intricacies of genes and chromosome is essential for understanding the foundation of the genetic science. Thank you.